Did you ever notice how similar type stores tend to huddle near each other? Maybe there's Walmart right across the street from a Target, or there's like 3 gas stations on the same intersection. It's part of a weird thing in economics called Hotelling's Law, named after Harold Hotelling, who wrote about it in 1929. Intuitively, it seems like it would be better for similar type businesses to be positioned far away from each other, evenly dispersed throughout a city. But it turns out the competition and the threat of competition fucks it up for both businesses and their customers. A classic example is a pair of ice cream vendors on a beach path a mile long selling the same stuff at the same price. The ideal spot for each popsicle peddler to park would seem to be here and here, a quarter mile away from each end of the path. That way, no customer on the beach has to trek more than a quarter mile to purchase a push-up. And each vendor gets about half the sales. Anyone over on the blue side of the path will go to the blue vendor for their Choco Taco because it's closer to them. And the Choco Taco files on the green side of the path will go to the green vendor for the same reason. But this is where competition comes and fucks it all up because no business hack is ever satisfied having just an equal footing as their competition. Unless they form a cartel, one of them will inevitably push their cart more towards the center of the beach. Now they've expanded their territory and can sell Fat Boys and Fudgesicles to well over half the beachgoers. And the only reasonable response from the other vendor is to go park her cart right near the middle of the beach as well. So now again, they both get about half the business, but the customers end up having to walk further on average for their strawberry shortcake bars. And that example just has one variable. It's similar for all sorts of shit. Like politicians tend to cater towards spineless centrists so that they can pull in more votes. And similar type products of the same type tend to look the same, like these refrigerators. And similar type products tend to have similar branding. Can you think of any other examples or counterexamples?